The news at 6 on RTV 6.
We begin at 6 by talking $200 million.
That's how much the state will not have available to spend in the new budget that begins in July. The exact number, $213 million, according to today's revenue forecast, and it could go higher. Now the big question, what does that mean for programs that affect you and your family? RTV 6 State House reporter Katie Hines is live with details on this. Katie.
Todd and Erica, economists say a few factors are to blame. Income taxes, sales, and use tax revenues are all coming in lower than projected and are estimated to be lower than originally thought for the next 2 years. School superintendents around the state are closely watching in wait-and-see mode to see how those numbers shake out. Like many others in his position, the superintendent of Beech Grove City Schools has a wish list of things he'd like to do with more money.
We'd like to start an ROTC program. We'd like to put more money into teaching kids skilled trades.
That's why it's good news the district could receive as much as a $400,000 increase in funding from the state in 2 years. The district is slated to break even next year.
Well, we always plan there's going to be no increase, unless we have more dollars. And normally if we do have an increase, there's areas we try to put it into reading programs, maybe trying to reduce class size.
Thursday's revenue forecast is the most up-to-date information lawmakers have to craft and pass a budget in the next 2 weeks. Senate President David Long says it'll cause lawmakers to hunker down to determine what the state can afford.
Well, I don't think we've decided where. I think the last place, and in fact, I don't expect to see a cut in K through 12 at all. And we may not have to do anything.
Both the House and Senate proposed spending plans increase money for schools by 2.3%. But lawmakers still need to work through different formulas for funding schools. Leaders at IPS are watching closely. The district could lose as much as $30 million. In a statement, Superintendent Dr. Lewis Farabee says IPS fares significantly better under the Senate formula, although the district is still projected to experience a sharp decline in per pupil funding in the first year of the biennium. And a conference committee of lawmakers is scheduled to return here tomorrow morning to start working out the changes, negotiating and taking that new number into account. Once they agree on a budget plan, they'll send it to the governor. Governor today urging caution in spending, but he says despite the lower revenue projection, the state is still in good fiscal shape. Reporting live at the State House, Katie Hines, RTV 6.